cameras have caught a wave of would-be thieves getting the fright of their lives.
The thrill of online shopping has taken a new dark turn. The excitement of waiting for your package to arrive has been replaced by utter astonishment, as sneaky thieves are now waiting to have it swiped from your porch. But in an interesting turn of event in Washington state,
Stealing your Christmas presents?
homeowners have now taken matters into their own hands, showcasing the cleverest of ways to handle these sneaky robbers. So how are they handling these party boppers? Join us as we expose these porch pirates who got owned by booby traps. Number 33, an alarm going off on thief. We start our list with this clever trick, a homeowner's ingenious way to spook a porch pirate. The thief sneaked up to the front door, thinking he'd snag an easy package, but he didn't see the surprise coming. It turned out that a sophisticated alarm system was hidden inside the package. When he tried to lift it, the alarm went off, blasting loud, ear-piercing noises. The startled porch pirate panicked and made a mad dash back to his car, speeding off without the package. The would-be thief was left empty-handed, while the homeowner enjoyed the satisfaction of outsmarting him. Number 32, thief getting a water splash. In times of frequent thefts, homeowners have to stay ready and vigilant. One homeowner, tired of thieves breaking into cars and houses, set up an epic defense system to protect his property. When a suspect rolled up on his bike to the house and went for the car, he got a big surprise. A cleverly designed booby trap inside the car activated, spraying a powerful stream of water right in the thief's face. His reaction was absolutely priceless as he stumbled back. Trying to escape while still getting hit by the water. Desperate to get away, he even tried pedaling away on his bike, drenched and panicked. That's what you call a perfect dose of justice for these car thieves. A soaking wet serving of karma. Number 31. Scaring them off. The homeowner's security system buzzed him to alert him of the intruder trying to break into his house. The thief, hearing the voice over the speaker and seeing that the man had a camera pointed directly at him, froze in his tracks. In a bold and defiant move, he told the homeowner to stop staring at him. However, the thief soon realized that he was caught red-handed, and his bravado quickly turned to panic. He immediately turned tail and ran off beyond the fence, leaping over it with a burst of adrenaline-fueled speed. The would-be burglar's hasty retreat was a clear sign that he knew he had been outsmarted by the homeowner's quick thinking and clever use of technology. Number 30. Homeowner tackling porch pirate. Catching a thief red-handed is something any homeowner would love to do, and this homeowner was lucky enough to have had his lucky day. After the suspect fell straight into his trap, he was caught in the act of theft. The suspect had walked up to the house to steal their package with all the confidence in the world, but it was not his lucky day. As he was about to leave with the stolen package, the homeowner, who was hiding inside his tinted car, sprang into action. He ran behind the suspect and tackled him to the ground, catching him off guard. The suspect's confidence quickly turned to shock and panic as he realized he had been caught. Number 29. Bricks heist on a bike. The amount of audacity this man displayed is truly astonishing. The surveillance video captured the clever attempt of the homeowners to save their packages from serial thefts by creating a bait package filled with bricks. Watch as the suspect struggles to pick up the package on his bike, clearly underestimating its weight. He finally manages to grab the package and drives off, oblivious to the trick that has just been played on him. As soon as he's gone, the homeowner steps outside to check the results of their clever trick, no doubt feeling a sense of satisfaction and triumph. The suspect, on the other hand, is in for a surprise when he discovers the contents of the package. Just wait until you get home, buddy. You're in for a rude awakening. Number 28. Thieves confronted by owner. This pair of thieves might have succeeded if they hadn't made the same mistake twice in 1 week, returning to rob the same car. However, their brazen attempt was thwarted when they were caught off guard by a trap set by the homeowner. When the suspects saw him approaching, they fled in panic. The getaway driver even tried to run him over, but the homeowner dodged the attack with quick reflexes. Undeterred, he recorded the incident and scared off the thieves. His quick thinking captured crucial evidence as the suspects drove away, their faces and license plate clearly visible. The homeowner's clever trap and swift action had outsmarted the thieves, bringing them one step closer to justice. Number 27. Homeowner encountering thief. Now, this suspect woman wasn't ready to encounter an angry black woman, and trust me guys, an angry black woman is way scarier than Wonder Woman. Fed up with Porch pirates stealing her mail and packages, the homeowner decided to take action. She rigged her mailbox with a clever trap that would chime inside her house if anyone tampered with it. Unaware of this setup, the suspect casually searched through the mail until the chime went off, alerting the homeowner. Furious, she confronted the thief outside.
Hey, my God, door!
Despite the suspect's attempt to flee and play the victim. The homeowner ensured that the suspect received a memorable lesson.
Sometimes you just have to get Rice Krispie and snap, crackle, and pop, and that's what needed to happen.
One that would make her think twice before messing with an angry black woman's mail again. With her quick thinking and clever trap, the homeowner had outsmarted the thief and protected her property, proving that she was not to be messed with. Number 26. Firing shotgun blanks. Talking about exploding packages, another homeowner decided to use the same technique to teach these porch pirates a lesson they wouldn't soon forget. The suspects shamelessly walk up to the homeowner's front door, where the fake package is waiting, and try to steal it. But little do they know, the package has a surprise in store for them. As soon as they touch it, the package fires shotgun blanks directly into their faces. The suspect gets completely startled, stumbling backward in shock, and tries to make a hasty retreat. However, he further embarrasses himself when he slips on the front porch, landing in a heap on the ground. The would-be thief's hasty getaway quickly turns into a comical spectacle, all thanks to the homeowner's clever booby trap. The suspect's embarrassed expression is a clear indication that he won't be forgetting this lesson anytime soon. Number 25. Neighbors are a blessing. Sometimes. Sometimes a vigilant neighbor can be just as effective as a security system. While the homeowner was away, a package thief was caught red-handed by neighbors who recorded him trying to steal a package from the porch. The neighbors quickly sprang into action, confronting the thief and forcing him to return the package. They then instructed him to stay put at the front door until the police arrived. However, the thief tried to make a break for it, but another brave neighbor, shirtless and shoeless, intervened. He pushed the thief back onto the porch and stood his ground, refusing to let him escape. The neighbor stayed with the thief until the police arrived and arrested him, ensuring that justice was served. Thanks to the quick thinking and bravery of these vigilant neighbors. Number 24. Falling for a fake package. Look at the suspect who fell victim to a fake package trap set up by the homeowners, who were tired of having their packages stolen multiple times over a short period. The homeowners devised a clever scheme to catch the thieves in the act. This man, a suspect in the package thefts, showed up at their door and picked up the package, unaware of the surprise that awaited him. He then left the scene in his car with his accomplice, but here's the twist. The package wasn't filled with anything valuable. Instead, it was packed with dog poop. So, after all his efforts, the suspect ended up with a stinky surprise. Reports later revealed that the thieves discarded the package a little farther from the house, meaning they opened the poop-filled package inside their car and had to deal with the unpleasant smell. The suspects' faces must have been priceless when they realized they had been outsmarted by the homeowners and left with a car full of foul odor. The clever trap had not only caught the thieves, but also taught them a lesson they wouldn't forget quickly. Number 23. Suspects scared from shotgun blast. This is very hilarious, but once you see it, you would want to try this method next time when someone tries breaking into your house to prevent a possible robbery. Two burglars entered the home of a clever homeowner who was alerted to their break-in attempt through his security system. Instead of calling the police and waiting for their arrival, the homeowner used a rather unconventional method to deter the intruders. While the burglars were rummaging through the house, he activated the microphone on his security system and played an audio recording of a shotgun blast to scare them away. The loud and intimidating sound sent the burglars running for cover, abandoning their attempted robbery. The homeowner's quick thinking and clever use of technology had foiled the break-in, protecting his property and family without putting anyone in harm's way. This creative approach to home security is a great example of thinking outside the box to prevent crime. In a way, it seemed like a leaf from the movie Home Alone. Number 22. Victims stealing from the suspect. This homeowner was fed up with having his packages stolen repeatedly, so he decided to catch the thief red-handed. He set up a bait package to lure the Porch pirate to his house, and sure enough, the suspect took the bait. Caught on security footage, the suspect arrived in his car and picked up the package from the homeowner's front door. The suspect then raced back to his car, but he wasn't the only one in a hurry. The homeowner was right behind him, and as the suspect tried to drive away, he quickly dropped the package. But the homeowner wasn't naive. He had a plan. He ran to the passenger seat, grabbed the woman's purse, and then returned home, having successfully turned the tables on the would-be thief. The suspect's hasty getaway was foiled, and the homeowner had protected his property. Mission accomplished. Number 21. Man bossing through security system. Ring camera security systems can be a blessing in disguise when dealing with robbers trying to break into your house while you're away. This homeowner, who was out of town, received an emergency notification about suspicious activity at his front door from a completely remote location. He quickly viewed the footage and was shocked to see two men attempting to break into his house. The homeowner, watching the whole scene unfold, decided to confront the robbers through the security system's two-way audio feature. "Get away from the door," he commanded.
"Get away from the door."
His voice firm and authoritative. The robbers' reaction was priceless. They were completely caught off guard, looking around frantically to see who was speaking to them. Clearly startled and intimidated, they quickly retreated from the scene, abandoning their attempted break-in. Thanks to the Ring camera and the homeowner's quick thinking, the potential robbery was foiled. Number 20. The Savior Alarm. This homeowner teaches us an important lesson. Always be prepared for robbers and burglars. The guy was thrilled to see his booby trap and security system kick in and stop a robbery in its tracks. When the alarm went off, he checked his phone and saw 4 burglars entering his home. As they searched the rooms, the trap triggered an alarm that started a countdown. The beeping quickly became a blaring siren, making the burglars freak out and run for their lives. The homeowner was thrilled to see his security system stop the burglary and keep his home safe. The burglars' reaction was hilarious as they scrambled out of the rooms and bolted outside as soon as the alarm blared. They didn't even bother to try and disable it. They were so startled and intimidated by the sudden noise. The homeowner's quick thinking and investment in a robust security system had paid off, protecting his property and family from potential harm. This clever booby trap had turned the tables on the burglars, turning them into the ones who were caught off guard. Number 19. Man activating booby trap alarm. The guy confidently walks up to the front porch and picks up the package, but it's too late for him to realize that he has been trapped. Unbeknownst to him, the package is a cleverly designed decoy, rigged with a security system. When he tries walking off with it, the blaring alarm suddenly turns off, and the man quickly lets go of the package, startled. He then vanishes into thin air, fleeing the scene in a panic. The would-be thief didn't stand a chance against the homeowner's clever trap, which had been designed to protect the property from potential theft. The swift and effective response of the security system had caught the thief off guard, sending him running for cover. Number 18. Revenge is sweet. It's often said that revenge is sweet, but making a fool of a thief is even sweeter. This homeowner was constantly getting his packages stolen and knew he had to teach these suspects a valuable lesson. So he decided to make a fool out of this robber. The homeowner set a fake bait package outside his front door and waited for the fun to start. As expected, a package thief showed up at his front door and took the bait package. Meanwhile, his getaway driver made a fantastic turn and they escaped the scene. Just think how these guys felt when they opened the fake package and realized they had been played. The look on their faces must have been priceless when they discovered they had been outsmarted by the homeowner's clever trap. The thief's embarrassment and frustration were likely palpable as they realized they had fallen victim to a clever prank. Number 17. An AI package protection. Artificial intelligence has continued to serve us in various sectors, bettering human lives in countless ways. Using AI to protect your packages is something we can all imagine, but this homeowner made it a reality by setting up an AI-powered package protection system and a clever booby trap. This porch pirate sees the package and gets close to getting her hands on it, but the system's face recognition technology identifies her as a stranger, triggering the alarm system to go off. The thief is startled by the sudden, loud noises and tries to run away, only to get another surprise, a second booby trap that sprinkles water on her. Realizing she's been outsmarted, the woman leaves the package behind and runs away, defeated. The homeowner's innovative use of AI and clever traps has successfully protected his property, making him a pioneer in the fight against package theft. This clever system serves as a deterrent to potential thieves, showcasing the power of technology in safeguarding our belongings. Number 16. Porch vandals getting a taste after ripping it from the ground. The suspect entered his yard and tried running off with his Donald Trump sign, but he couldn't even take a step further after the sign got pulled away from his hand. The reason for this sudden halt was that the owner had cleverly chained the sign to the ground and attached it to a trap. As soon as the suspect tried to make off with the sign, the trap was triggered, leaving him fretting to his core. Startled and embarrassed, the suspect quickly turned tail and ran away as fast as his legs could carry him. Meanwhile, the homeowner eventually had the last laugh, watching from a distance as the thief ran like crazy, foiled by the clever trap. Number 15. The fancy Amazon package. We have another smart way to catch these package thieves red-handed, and that is by tagging them with a mark they can't hide. Check this video out, for example, where a special bait package was set up to trap these porch pirates. The packages were rigged with a surprise inside and left out for the thieves to grab. The porch pirates thought they were scoring a fancy Amazon package, but instead they got a booby-trapped box. When they opened it at home, a shock awaited them. The trap went off, blasting them with a glitter bomb. This left them covered in a sparkly mess, making them easy to spot and track down. The glitter bomb's sparkly residue was impossible to hide, ensuring that the thieves would be caught and brought to justice. This creative approach to catching package thieves has proven to be an effective way to deter future crimes, leaving would-be thieves thinking twice before stealing. Number 14. Bait truck. We have all heard that the best way to teach someone a lesson is by exposing their actions to the world. But this guy took this quote to its literal meaning and made the thief regret ever thinking of stealing. A bait truck was set up to catch street robbers and thieves, and when this thief saw the car, he didn't even think of suspecting why a car full of goods was left open in the middle of the street. He hopped inside the car to steal some goods, thinking he had struck gold. But when the door of the car got locked behind him, he knew he had messed up. The suspect then revealed that the truck was no ordinary vehicle. It was like a jail cell on wheels, designed to drive down the streets, displaying the shameless act of this thief for all to see. The thief's face turned bright red with embarrassment as he realized he was trapped and would be paraded around the city, exposing his wrongdoing to the world. This clever setup served as a public shaming, teaching the thief a lesson he would never forget. Number 13. Women's graceful in booby trap. One house owner, who had had enough of people ripping off his signs, set up a traditional wire trap to catch the culprits in the act. And catch them he did. A thief, eager to snatch the posters and make a quick getaway, dashed in to grab the signs but instead got tangled in the rope and fell flat on her face. The trap worked perfectly, ensnaring the thief and bringing her to the ground. The homeowner's clever setup had finally put an end to the constant sign theft, and the would-be thief was left feeling embarrassed and defeated. As she struggled to free herself from the rope, she realized that her actions had consequences, and that this homeowner was not to be trifled with. The trap had served its purpose. Number 12. Exploding bait. This was a heart-pounding game of cat and mouse as these unsuspecting thieves think they've hit the jackpot, only to realize they've met their match. These stolen packages send the suspects on a roller coaster of emotions, from shock and awe to sheer panic. This suspect, in particular, walks up to the front door of a homeowner who has set up a bait trap package and takes the package, still unaware of the surprise that awaits. As the package thief tries to escape with the package, the homeowner activates the booby trap inside the box, making the package explode in the thief's hands. The sudden and unexpected explosion sends the thief into a state of panic as they frantically try to escape the situation. But it's too late. The damage is done, and the thief is left to deal with the consequences of their actions. So not funny. Number 11. Bait bike. After getting many complaints and constant bike thefts, this group of brave Samaritans devised a great plan to punish these bike thieves. They attached the bicycle to a pillar with the help of a rope and waited nearby for the bike thief to appear. As expected, the bike thief arrived at the location and did exactly what they wanted him to. He saw the clear coast and took his chance, trying to drive off with the bike without knowing his actions were being recorded. According to the plan, the bike owner runs after the bike thief, and seeing the owner approaching, the suspect increases his speed and tries running away. However, the rope pulls him back, and he falls flat on his face, caught red-handed. The thief's attempt to escape is foiled, and he's left to face the consequences of his actions. Can you believe that a pet helped his owner catch a porch pirate? Unbelievable, right? Stay tuned. Number 10. Falling into the teenager's trap. To stop the constant harassment by these teenagers who started doing this tick-tock knocking trend on this house owner's home, the man came up with a final solution to end this stupid prank. The showdown occurred when the suspect knocked on the door again despite being warned several times. When this guy turned back from the door, his legs got caught right into the wire trap and he fell from it. The owner also waited for the right moment and jumped on the teenager to capture him. As the culprit fell right into this trap, the harassment knocking prank came to an end, with this culprit getting arrested. The homeowner's clever trap had finally put an end to the relentless prank, bringing relief and peace back to his home. The teenager should learn the valuable lesson about respecting others' property and the consequences of crossing boundaries for the sake of pranks. Number 9. Sending the thief flying. Imagine being the guy who spotted an unattended package on someone's front porch and thought he could turn it into his own. He rushed over to the parcel, ready to get his hands on it, but as soon as he tried to grab it, it exploded with a loud boom, sending him flying backwards. The would-be thief was caught off guard, expecting an easy score, but instead found himself on the receiving end of a cleverly rigged trap. The force of the explosion sent him tumbling backwards, leaving him stunned and embarrassed. The homeowner's clever trap had successfully protected their package and taught the thief a valuable lesson about respecting other people's property. Number 8. Electric shock for suspect. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, right? This homeowner uses a shocking method to scare off the thief vandalizing his property. In a bold and unconventional move, the homeowner resorts to a clever trap to deter the thief and protect his belongings. As the thief approaches the property, they are met with an unexpected surprise, a shocking device that sends a sudden jolt, startling them and making them retreat in fear. The homeowner's unorthodox approach proves effective, successfully scaring off the thief and safeguarding his property. This creative solution serves as a warning to potential trespassers, demonstrating the homeowner's determination to defend his property at all costs. Number 7. Using GPS for the good. The rise in package theft these days is getting on people's nerves, so one clever homeowner came up with a smart plan to teach these bold thieves a lesson. By tracking the packages with GPS, they made some fake bait packages to catch the thieves in the act. When one of these bait packages was stolen, the team tracked it down to the suspect's house. Although the thief wasn't there, They managed to recover the package from the suspect's home, successfully foiling the theft. This clever tactic not only protected the homeowner's property, but also served as a deterrent to potential thieves, showing that their actions will not go unnoticed. The homeowner's ingenuity and proactive approach has pioneered a new way for safeguarding packages and combating theft in the community. Number 6. The pet played its part. The homeowner devised a fantastic method, using their dog's face to make a trap package for the guy who had been stealing their things for a while. The suspect, as usual, walks up to the door, steals the fake package, and runs off with it, thinking they made another remarkable heist. However, the poor guy does not know that it's nothing but an empty box. Unbeknownst to him, the homeowner has set a trap, using their dog's adorable face to lure him in. As the suspect flees with the package, the homeowner watches with satisfaction, knowing they've finally caught the thief in the act. The empty box serves as a very clever decoy, though, and the dog, quite smart. That's just going to make you like having pets. Number 5. A blasting surprise. Stealing a neighbor's package turned into a total disaster for this guy. He zeroed in on a bait package set up by his clever neighbor, who was watching through a security camera. The neighbor saw the thief grab the package and try to run, but just as the thief started to bolt, the package exploded, launching him into the air in shock. The neighbor, witnessing this epic moment, started cursing the suspect for trying to steal his package. The poor thief was left trying to steady himself, completely stunned. He never in a million years expected that package to blow up in his face. The wannabe thief's surprise and embarrassment were visible as he struggled to process what had just happened. What a clever trap by the neighbor. A satisfying end and a cool way to protect your property. Number 4. Car suspects. Scared off. A hidden booby trap set up by a car owner saved him from an attempted burglary. The video caught a thief and his crime buddy pulling up to the car, ready to rob it. One of them broke the window and was about to mess with the car's systems when the booby trap inside went off, making a loud bang and flashing a bright light like a mini explosion. This scare tactic was enough to freak out the clueless robber, who didn't even think to check for security cameras. It was like a scene from a comedy show. The robber jumped out of the car and bolted away, leaving his partner in crime behind. The would-be thieves were foiled by the car owner's clever trap, and their hasty retreat was caught on camera for all to see. The car owner's quick thinking and cleverness had protected their property and provided a humorous lesson for the bumbling burglars. Number 3. Playing the victim card. Karen, the porch pirate, is incredibly frustrating to deal with because instead of feeling ashamed of her actions, she pretends to be the victim. Take, for example, the time she stopped by a homeowner's house in her expensive car in Washington state. Some homeowners can't help but wonder how she could afford such a vehicle if she's busy stealing petty packages all around town. When she tried to steal the package, the homeowner, alerted by the trap they had set for package thieves, opened the front door to confront her. But guess what? This Karen acted as though she was the victim and ran away screaming for help, while the homeowner stood at the door, watching her flail her arms and run away. The absurdity of the situation was palpable. A thief playing the role of victim, attempting to deflect attention from her own wrongdoing. Number 2. Porch pirates caught by Paintballs bullets. Sometimes homeowners get a bit creative when dealing with porch pirates and intruders, and these methods can be very entertaining. This man, who was sick of having people steal his election yard signs, set up a whole booby trap to punish these thieves. The homeowner prepared his battleground by putting election signs in his yard and preparing his alert system. When the intruder entered the yard to steal the signs, the homeowner launched his paintball gun at them, teaching them a valuable lesson. Never mess with a politically active person. The security footage captured these thieves who stumbled on their way out after getting hit by the paintball bullets. The homeowner's unorthodox approach not only protected his property but also provided a humorous and memorable lesson for the would-be thieves. The paintball trap was a creative solution to a frustrating problem, and the homeowner's ingenuity was on full display.
Ready to go. Got the old gun ready to go. Come try and steal my again.
Number 1. Suspect returning the packages. A brazen porch pirate tried to steal 4 packages from a homeowner's front step. She casually loaded 2 boxes into her car before the security system alerted the homeowner. When she returned for the 3rd box, the homeowner confronted her through the Ring camera, catching her red-handed. The thief froze and claimed she mistook these packages for those from another house, but her flimsy excuse fell flat, especially since she wasn't a delivery worker. Left with no way out, she returned the packages and her heist was driven down the drain by a vigilant homeowner and a security system in Washington state. Some homeowners are fighting back. It is a hilarious scene. Maybe the only person who wouldn't be laughing is the porch pirate. These sneaky thieves appear as though they'll go to any length to steal. So, it's only fair the property owners have devised a way to protect their belongings. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.
No, it's not. Put my packages back on the porch.